out at the United Church of Christ headquarters, where I'm about to go kick it with the Collegium. Today, I stopped by the offices of Miss Edith Guffey and the Reverend Linda Jarmillo. Walk into Miss Edith Guffey's office and you will find yourself surrounded by many fascinating things, from an exotic African sculpture to a whimsical cow in a tutu and a musical magic wand.
This wand was given to me at the time that we were like in the throes of planning for the 50th anniversary synod. I am able and willing to help youth and young adults understand the maze of the process and how to get things done in our church.
If you have attended General Synod, you have already experienced what Miss Edith Guffey does. As the Associate General Minister, she creates a little magic planning that big event.
When I'm planning a General Synod, I'm just like crazy about details, and someone calls me up and they say, you know, General Synod was an amazing experience for me. I was really touched. It changed my life, or something like that. You know, you don't get the chance to be a part of something like that all the time. Valerie's my assistant.
Miss Guffey also manages the internal operations at the national headquarters.
I would say what I do are the things that any office needs to do to operate. You need to have somebody deal with the building and computers and arrange meetings.
Church has always been important to Miss Edith Guffey, even when she was a child growing up in Kansas.
I grew up in the Baptist church. I was in church all the time as a youth. We didn't have youth group per se. We had something called Baptist Training Union.
After graduating from the University of Kansas with a master's degree in social work, she pursued a career as a counselor.
Then I learned that there's a bit of a problem being a counselor or therapist if you're kind of like an impatient person. I'm kind of an impatient person. Someone said to me that I was enjoying my church work more than I was enjoying my real work. It was not even in my realm of thinking that as a layperson there would be a place for me to serve in the church. I think when I came to understand that, wasn't really until I became a member of the United Church of Christ. It wasn't a design or plan, it just sort of happened.
The Reverend Linda Jarmillo's journey to the UCC was also not by design.
I was perfectly happy in lay ministry. But over time, it was just one of those things that just kept pulling me.
The Reverend Jarmillo is the Executive Minister of Justice and Witness Ministries, but she has been fighting for justice practically all of her life growing up in Colorado.
My mom tells me that I've been a community organizer since I was about 5. In college, I was engaged in a lot of movements of Latino justice.
The Reverend Jarmillo says fighting injustice can be very rewarding.
There's a real passion among the people, and when we're doing that kind of work.
It is time. It is time to end this terrible war that has taken so many lives.
Sometimes her job presents some difficult challenges, like when she was arrested along with UCC President, the Reverend John Thomas, for conducting a protest against the war in Iraq in front of the White House.
It was my first time ever having been arrested. Even in my youth, I wasn't ever arrested. It scared me.
This is your third and final warning. If you do not leave now, you will be arrested.
Is it good for young people to speak out? Absolutely. But I also contend that we need to be serious about what it is that we're speaking out for. And I'm also a person that believes in not only being against something, but being for something.
Whether organizing a protest or doing volunteer work in a local church, the Reverend Jarmillo and Miss Edith Guffey hope more young people will seek ways to get involved in the UCC.
I'm very encouraged when I'm around young people because not only of their faith, but commitment and knowledge and interest.
They're not afraid to explore and try new things, and that's a gift to us. And so I just want them to be fully present wherever they are.